Success Strategies. I am the founder of Success Strategies Incorporated and the creator of the Success Strategies Advantage. And today I want to talk to you about a topic I entitled Focus on Who, Not How. Now that may sound like a silly title, but I want to explain to you where I got it from and what it's based upon. A recent lesson from my business coach Dan Sullivan of the Strategic Coach organization led to this question. He said, and I think he's right, because I'm guilty of this too, especially us guys, we're all problem solvers. And he said whenever we meet a challenge, a new challenge, it's so common that we will say this to ourselves: how can I solve this problem? How can I overcome this challenge? How can I do this? Notice every one of those three questions started with the word how. What he points out, and I have spoken about this before, if we know our why, the how becomes easier. For example, if you have a desire to create a lasting legacy in your family business, that's your why. And then the how becomes much easier when you know why you want to do something. However, Dan is going one step beyond that, and I think this is pretty important. He's now asking us to shift to who. Go away from the how, we're past that, and shift to who. The reason is, I, like most people, and probably you included, have a lot of projects that I want to complete, but I'm busy. I don't necessarily have time to do them all. So what he points out is, we need to ask ourselves the following question: do I need to be the one to lead this? For example, this video and the related blog, I wrote them both. I wrote the text for both of them. I wrote the blog. I'm doing the video, as you can see. But do I need to be the one to process it, to organize it, to get it out on the internet? I don't think so. In fact, if that were the case, this might not happen, or at least it might not always happen on schedule every month, twice a month. So, fortunately, I have a very capable group of people that can do so, get this process done for me. So the question is, start thinking about who can lead these new projects. So, for example, if I'm busy, as I usually am, I have to ask myself, who can lead this new project? You know what? Great team members, I think, tend to thrive on this because they start asking themselves, wow, you trust me with this? And the answer to that is, yes, you can trust them, and then you need to train them, provide them with the tools that they need to get the job done. And I think that's pretty powerful. Let me give you another example. In early 2019, early next year, we're introducing some new mastermind groups, as I call them, within Success Strategies Incorporated. I'm preparing the materials to reach more people with finance and strategic planning advice and guidance and tools. So while I'm preparing these materials, it's important to remember that there are other jobs that need to be done. There is the marketing, organization of materials, setting up locations, setting up meals, setting up all kinds of things. And fortunately, I've identified who can do some of those tasks, and as a result, we're making very positive progress. So again, shift from the how to who can do things. So when you're busy, and you probably normally are quite busy, as I am in my business, ask who can lead this project, who can at least initiate it, get it started. As you'll note with my mastermind groups, I think you can make faster progress and keep things moving forward in a positive fashion without you necessarily being the one spearheading it. Or in the case of my mastermind groups, without me being the one spearheading it. So I want to ask you one final question. What projects are you being held back on today? If you're asking yourself, you're wondering, gee whiz, when will I ever have time to get this done? My recommendation is that we both follow Dan's advice and think about the who. Is it someone on your current team that can lead this new project? Is it someone new that you must hire that has a special skill set for handling this kind of project? Or, as I've done in part of my mastermind work, particularly on the marketing side, is it something you need to outsource to another organization outside of your company? I think the important thing to remember is whoever it is, someone from your current team, a new hire, or someone you outsource this project to, they are out there. You've just not identified them yet. And my emphasis wants to be on yet, because if you focus on who, you will find them, and you too can move forward with your project. Again, I'm John Ellsworth. I want to thank you for listening today. Please be on the lookout for these upcoming mastermind groups early next year. And remember, I'll be cheering for you as the founder of Success Strategies Incorporated and creator of the Success Strategies Advantage. And I wish you the best of success. Thank you very much.